Hello there everybody and welcome back to Penumbra Necrologue. Now when I left off, we had this puzzle to solve. Here's the thing. I never really worked out how the hell you're actually meant to work out how you do this. Come on. Get lit. There we go. I'm pretty sure I remember brute forcing it. And let me think, which one was it? It was SO3. Remember that, and then it was TRG, and then it was distilled water. Acid. Yeah, I never worked out the formula, or if there was some sort of clue, you know, within that. I never got it. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I wasn't looking at it properly or something. But yeah, I ended up brute forcing my way through that, and because I brute forced it, I've never forgotten what those ones were. Yeah, just wait for it to burn off. Open up. All that just for a key. But it's fine. It's a key to the door right here. I really do think that Philip needs to learn how to bust down doors. Let's stick the light on. Let me save my battery life because I'm already running low. Actually, thinking about it, pop some batteries in there. Don't want that turning off at a bad point. Aha! First day of studies. Today we received a seemingly unremarkable specimen. Frankly, I was in complete disarray when two employees from Edward's team dragged a decomposing body of a dog in the lab. But it all fell into place as I was presented with a report of recent developments in the mines. I still can't believe that this individual could function as a living creature in such a chemical and biological condition, as if something is keeping it from dying despite it looking like a corpse. During the autopsy, my colleagues and I found nothing that could indicate as to how the dog survived, except that there were no signs of genital organs. Also, it's worth mentioning its eye structure is unusual and its teeth are surprisingly well preserved and sharp. The eyes of the thing are of particular interest. They are inherent with a phenomenon of bioluminescence, which is not one of the characteristics of this species. Second day of research. While my colleagues are busy with chemical tests and other routine work, I'm turning to the other side of the incident. How exactly did the large dog of the Greenland breed get into the long abandoned mine areas? Third day of research. At the moment, all of the standard procedures have been completed. For further research, we will need the help of the Xenon group. It is a pity that Richard did not live up to these days. Carl Curvier, 1999. Yeah, that just basically explains why the dogs in the mine, you know, they have glowing eyes and all that other stuff. Secret button. There is a bit of a clue, arrow on the floor, but it's also a fairly obvious button. Moves an entire bookshelf for some reason. Who cares? I don't. Let's keep going. And through here. Into the next area. Ooh. One of the things I do like about this mod is they do keep the enemy sections, at least certainly at the beginning, infrequent. Like, you know, like I said, you've had an enemy encounter potentially twice by now, depending on door should be locked. Yep, thought as much. Depending on how you play. Like if you open up the monster room in that collector area, then obviously that'll be one, and then that's locked. I think this one's open. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look, it's the other side. If I looked out the room from the lab, that's what you'd see. It's all connected. That is actually another thing this place does, is it makes the shelter feel like one whole area by pretty much connecting areas from all the previous Penumbra games into one single game. This is it's like a really chunky sized mod. It really is. Don't know if the light will work. No, I guess not. Can't remember. This thing, I have played this mod a lot, but I can't specifically remember just off the top of my head where everything is. I know that when I'm looking... Oop, flare. And we'll use one of these things. It's a checkpoint. I don't think they specifically do anything in this. I mean, they were never properly explained, you know, during the actual Penumbra game. They were literally just there as checkpoints. Generate. Ah, no, we don't need to go in there yet. That will come in handy later. Now this is our ultimate goal. Obviously there's no power and we need an access card, of which we have neither. Now in one of these rooms there's a fuse. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the TV turns on because it's weird and creepy. Where? It must be in this one. I know it's in one of these two rooms. Hey, there we go. And we can listen to the cassette we picked up in the last area. Play it.
My name is, Alfred Richardson. This is the fourth entry in a series of experiments that I'm performing on the artifact. Today is an unusual day. People from the lab, which is located next to the second living area of the station, have officially become interested in opening the artifact.
Ooh.
It seems that it really is something important for the cast. But all other information is classified and available only to a narrow circle of people. I think that there's no point in trying to open the artifact myself. It's better to watch the progress in the laboratory.
Yay! But, well, we already know what happened to him. We'll actually meet him later on. I can't remember if I mentioned that before. Is there anything in here? I don't think there was. Nope. Nope, no, nope, nope, nope. I think there's some painkillers. Always nice. Extending your life like that. Who knew painkillers were such a versatile tool? Always made me laugh in Max Payne. Just how many painkillers the guy ends up swallowing when you get really hurt. It's so many. He just downs whole bottles of them. Anyway. Whack that, and it turns off the laser. You can just jump over it. But honestly, I find turning it off to be far more convenient. Now we come to an interesting area. When I was writing the guide to this, I didn't actually just dive straight in and write a full guide. I originally wrote a guide just on the location of the strange artifacts, these things. I remember how much trouble I had with that because they're not easy to find. That's yeah, we need power for that. We can go through there. But the strange artifacts were hard to find. What I ended up doing was I actually loaded the game up in the HPL Amnesia editor. So I could literally see where the strange artifact locations were, because this one, you can't get to it because of this glass case. Now this is the one that always pissed me off. For ages I couldn't work out. I knew the gist of it. You had to get the strange artifact out of here. It would activate a security system. Then you had to pull 2 books out of here in order to deactivate it. But I could never work out how to lift that up. It just didn't get anything. All I found was that if you sort of crouch down here, you can grab it like that. And then I found that if you kill yourself, you keep your inventory. Like, it doesn't take the game back, it just sort of respawns you somewhere else, and so the game kind of keeps going even if you die. It took me so frigging long to notice the fact, and in fact I didn't even notice it. Someone literally told me about it. The fact that there is a button right fucking here. Just, it is so almost flat against the wall. I mean, compared to this one, yeah, okay, it does stand out a little, but that is not fucking obvious, is it? Look at it. It's not obvious. So you push the button, and now you can lift up the glass cases. You can pick up that, and you can pick up this. The rest of the stuff is just to look at. So you grab it, and it activates the security.
Exhibits in any museums in London, but here, lack of security doesn't give you the right to touch every single thing, you know. There are cameras installed everywhere.
Oh, shut up, not
Look
Clarence.
what you've done.
Right, now here's the thing. These books... Oh, I should probably recharge my flashlight. These books that you can pull out are only actually pullable and able to turn off the security if you press that button first. If you just grab the statue using that kneeling down in front of it trick, you can't do that. That's why you get trapped in the room. And because I didn't know about that first button, nope, was not having it. Absolutely not. Ugh, it took me ages to work that out. And as I said, in the end, someone just told me about it. I feel really, really embarrassed. Power supply of Research Station A307, Class Greenland RS Shelter, 1998. Introduction. The shelter station mainly uses natural geothermal energy for the generation of its electricity and heating. However, not all housing units and research stations have the access to this type of energy. In those cases, the relatively reliable and time-tested industrial 8G generators, as well as support of the emergency power supply L5EXP, are used. Description of the objects. 1. Emergency power systems, blah 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 blah. I don't think I want to read all this, there's a lot of pages here. It basically just tells you about all the generators you find dotted around throughout the game. Now we have a little bit of a puzzle here. We've got to maneuver these things around. You can see that they literally just move shelves. There's a photograph here. Look! Posed models in a picture. Isn't that nice? Need to remember... Memory serves. We turn them all to that way. No, can't remember which. Or does that go that way? And then that goes that way. Is that it? There we go. That's it. There we go. Nice. See, you get through nice and easily. And if memory serves, we need to spin that one, is it? Yes, and then we get another note. An illustrious past, an exciting future. The archaic, progressive community. How many pages is this? I can probably read this. As a member of the archaic, you are part of an organization vital to protection of the human species. If you are not a member of the archaic, please turn yourself into the nearest community support officer. Excerpts from the code of the organization. The official statues of the staff. Whew. I shouldn't do all this reading. It's not good for my lungs, I'm telling you. Everyone in the organization is obliged to fill in their current status in all of the documents of special importance, as well as audio and visual appeals. Yeah, it is statuses. My mind kept saying that's statues, and I don't know why I kept reading statues for some reason. Statuses of the staff are also to be filled in any official reports and orders. Following structures of statuses exist, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, employee is sick. These are just like classifications of things like, you know, dead, sick, not really doing very well. It's just, you can pause it and read it if you're that interested. I am not. Anyway, I think we need to move that back now, don't we? Actually, is there another one around here somewhere? I can't remember. Hang on a sec. I feel like there was another note kicking around here somewhere. No, I must be thinking of something else. Anyway, never mind. Where are we supposed to go? Down here. Whee! Tunnel. I should probably have the flashlight on more often. Apologies if this game looks dark on the video. OBS is pretty good at capturing the game as it's supposed to look. But it might be dark. It's just a dark game. And there's very little I can do about that. Medical drug. All the drugs. Anyway, the reason we came over here is just for another fuse. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, literally all that just for a fuse. All these doors are locked. There's nothing you can do. They're all locked. They're all jammed. Blocked from the other side. Kind of boring, really. But we got the fuse. That's what we came here for. That makes me happy. So I'm fine with that. Because we need 3 fuses in total. And then we can reactivate the generator. Which we're actually going to do right now. I know I've only got 2 fuses, but the 3rd fuse is in the room with the generator. So I got what I came here for. Wait, open up. Okay. No, can't go through there. That's the room we're looking for. I remember the first time I played this, it took me ages to work out that I could actually go in here. You may remember... Oh, no, that's the wrong button. That earlier on, I got a note, codes for staff, and it had the sewage code in it. Usually you think, oh, they just give you 1 code in these things. No, they give you several codes in these things. Quite a few of these codes are actually very important. So as you can see, the generator is 8643. So we'll do that. 8643. 8643. generator. Right. Wait for it to load. Come on, open up. I don't know what it is. The doors in this thing just don't open that fast. They're all slow. It's very irritating and annoying. No, there's some stuff kicking around here somewhere. I know there is. Oh, there's a flare and some batteries. Happily take those. And there's the third fuse. See? Told you it was around here somewhere. The light switch apparently doesn't work. Now, if memory serves, there is something in here as well. Yes. Gas mask. That will come very much in handy in a little while. In fact, it's funny that, just in case you don't know, the gas mask is used in a whole, like, section. And you get chased by an enemy whilst having to wear it. And because it, like, obscures your vision, it's actually really genuinely quite creepy and terrifying. Funny thing about that is when Black Plague came out, and I was chatting with a friend about it, who was a big fan of, like, the Penumbra series, he actually said that it's a shame the gas mask wasn't used more because it was genuinely terrifying because of how much it obscured your vision, and it's a shame they didn't use it more. And he said that he actually spent more time than was necessary wearing the damn thing.
I've never liked electricity, although I never had to deal with it. Why aren't there any magic buttons nearby in such moments? You could have just pressed one and get everything to work. Although, wait. There it is! Push the button!
Push the little red button.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. Let's put the fuses away.
You could see your face.
Is it that one first, or... No, is that afterwards? That's right, we need to do this. Pick it up and plug it back in. Whoa, that worked. Something just went clunk. Ah, yes, this little puzzle. There's a particular order of the buttons you're supposed to press. I think it's that one, and that one? Nope, that one. There we go, that'll do it. I'm fairly certain you can solve that one fairly easy with just a bit of trial and error. It's not a hard puzzle. And clunk. Power! I think. Oh no, wait. Not quite. We've turned the generator. Well, we've reconnected the generator. What is that thing? Oh no, it moved. Oh no, oh no. No, it's nothing. That's right, we've reconnected the generator. Now we've got to go turn it on. Come on. There we go. Around the corner. I know I've got my light off. I'm just trying to save on a little battery power. Now, we got... Which way around? I think it's that one, that one, that one. Oh. There we go. There's only so many options. 50% power. Oop, come on. Slide along. 100% power. 100% power! Oh yeah. Lights. I like lights. You know, natural lights, so you don't have to use your bloody torch. Turn the power back on everywhere. Yes! Better than having to skulk around in the dark all the time. Woo!
Attention to station personnel. Power supply of the living compartment and adjacent residential buildings has been restored.
Yay!
If you notice any faults, please inform a member of the personnel with status code A or a technician. Thank you for your attention.
Well, it's so nice to have it.
Blah, blah, blah.
For goodness sake.
You think we haven't noticed that everything has started to work?
I gotta get through the door. Thank you, there we go. Apparently you've got to listen to not Clarence. It's so important to listen to him. Yay! Okay, so, we're good. And unfortunately, we are also completely out of time for this episode. Anyway, hope you're all enjoying this. Please remember to like, to comment, and to subscribe. All the usual good stuff I always ask. You can follow me on Twitter. All the other stuff that people usually do these days, social media and all that. And I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.